students. Today we are going to be reading a story written by me. This story is called Jack and the Zombie Attack. Jack is a little boy who dreams of becoming a zombie, but he finds out later that he probably should have listened to his mom and dad because zombies may not be exactly what he thought they were going to be. Do you think zombies would make good friends? Let's read and find out. Jack and the Zombie Attack by Chris and Amy Hernandez. Story was actually written for my real son, Jack. You can see him right there. Jack, when he was little, he loved zombies. Don't ask me why or how. He would tell his grandparents that we let him watch all the zombie movies, and they would call me up all upset. So we decided to write a story that he could read that would be appropriate for a child. Jack played in his sandbox filled with his toys, pulled apart and mangled like all little boys. When his mommy shouted, "It's time for a treat," Jack thought to himself, "I don't want food to eat." As little Jack stammered into his house, he knew that his tummy craved something else. What do you think his tummy is craving? "Mommy, I don't want a sandwich with bread. I want to eat just like the undead." "Jack, such a horrible thing to say. But Mommy," Jack cried, "a zombie I'll stay." "You watch too many movies. Zombies aren't fun. Be careful what you wish for. You may become one." "What do you know of fun? You wait and see. When I walk the streets, people will run from me." That night, as Jack lay resting in bed, a carnage of zombies aroused in his head. Awakened by a shriek, a shrill and a cry, sounds like a parade of dead passing by. He heard a moan outside of his room, so he ran to the window, armed with a broom. As he looked outside, confused and dismayed, there waited an army of zombies decayed. As scared as he was, his excitement grew. His zombie dream had finally come true. "Did you come to get me? Because I thought this through. I want to ravage and play just like you." The zombies all moaned and walked towards Jack. He climbed out his window, yelled, "Mom, I'll be back." Don't do that, by the way. Gallivanting in the streets, Jack began to walk, moaning with zombie friends in a huge flock. Here's the zombies gallivanting in the streets. Wings! Snap! But soon Jack grew hungry. It was time for a treat. Off for some feasting on human flesh meat. The zombies Jack knew ate brains and body parts. They smelled really bad and released stinky farts. Jack looked at a brain and said, "That is not great. I don't even eat vegetables left on my plate." He looked for something else, a finger or toe. There must be something tasty the zombies might know. Jack found a zombie eating mean old Joe. Mr. Zombie, asked Jack, can I try the toe? Brains, the monster replied. Thoughts of his neighbor made Jack sick inside. All of a sudden, bread and jelly wasn't so bad. Jack started to miss his mommy and dad. Being a zombie was all Jack wanted to be, terrorizing the neighborhood, eating for free. But becoming a zombie wouldn't be smart. All they did was eat brains and lose body parts. Jack finally decided he wanted to go home. There was only one problem. Hundreds of zombies did roam. A getaway plan was what he did need before the zombies really started to feed. Uh-oh. But how could he escape? His fear began to grow. Then wait, all of a sudden, he yelled, wait, I know. Zombies can't run. They creep really slow. I'm a fast runner. Away I will go. Jack ran like the wind on an autumn day. He took every turn and zigzagged the fast way. He approached the house. The window was wide. Jack pounced and he leaped as he flew inside. Do you think he made it? Do you think Jack's safe? He laid in his bed, a pillow covered his head. Go away, you filthy undead! The zombies were mad. They lost their new friend, but they will keep searching until the night's end. Ack! The next morning, Jack awoke, not a zombie at all. Jack, come to breakfast, his mother did call. Waffles and syrup, bacon and eggs, no more zombies for me. Jack the boy, I shall stay. The end? Or is it? So what do you think the lesson is that Jack learned in this story? What is the main idea or the theme? You're probably right. Now, do the lesson that goes along with today's story.